Hello. Good morning, everybody. It is 7:30 a.m. in the morning here, doing a live stream because why not? I want to get this Void Dragon completed. Oh my god, and I've got audio echoing in my head everywhere. Okay, sorted that out. I just heard my voice and it startled me a bit. Hope you're all doing well. That's right, we're finishing up the Void Dragon. Maybe today, maybe in another stream. There's still a bit to go. Yeah, so what we've got so far, to get this out of the way, I'll put that for now. We've got the main body done, which is not too bad. It took a little bit of work, a little bit fiddly. Some of the numbers in the instruction booklet aren't getting in focus. Where are you? Come on, focus. Focus. Odd. Not quite sure why it's not auto-focusing. Very odd. I was playing around with some camera settings, so I might have broke some stuff. But we'll see. It'll be alright. But clean the camera a bit. Nope. Let's play around with some more settings. Oh, there's all a bunch of new settings on this app that I use. So I'm streaming from an iPhone to the computer. So I think there's a few different things. It's not that button. I don't know what that button does. Yeah, it's a bit out of focus for some reason, but if I hold it down there, it should be alright. I'm going to bring it closer anyway. So we've got the main body done with the awesome head. And then at the end of the stream last time, I just put that base together, simply because we're running out of time. So aim for today is try and get everything completed. I don't know if that's going to happen. We'll see. And first step is let's bring this camera down, see if we can get things in focus. So I don't know why it's not focusing very well. Odd. So weird. So I wasn't having a problem last time, it was auto-focusing. Oh well, that's alright. We may have to keep things a little bit far away. I played around with the lights, so there's a little bit less shadow now. But you know, there'll still be shadow. Okay. Yeah, so I hope you're doing well. Thanks for joining in on the live stream. So I'm doing more of these live streams, just chilled out, you know. You know what I'm saying? Nothing too difficult. Yeah, Malcolm, we'll get more viewers. It's fine. I'm not really fussed by how many viewers there are, to be honest. This just makes it easier to actually record videos. Although the quality of the video stream isn't amazing, and I don't know why that is. I've got a few things that I'm going to try this afternoon, because I might do another stream tomorrow. Ooh, we'll see. So let's get this. I guess it's his tail. That's sort of where we're up to. So we need 17, 19, and 20. So 17, I think, is that bit there. Yep. 17 is this bit here. Oh, and if you haven't seen the first part of this, the first hour, there's a link in the description. So you can go back and watch that now, or hang along on the stream, or whatever you guys want to do. I ain't fussed. So 19, 20, we've got to find these bits. There's 19 and 20. So they have like little pincers. It's cute. So this stream is probably going to go for an hour, thereabouts. We'll see though. I'm trying to keep the streams fairly short. Okie dokie. Yeah, I've had a somewhat busy few days. Working, then playing some Necron Under High Wars. I will stream that a little bit more again. But for now, there's a few bugs in there with the recent update. I'm in the second match now where it just crashes on me. So you kind of got to figure that out. Yeah, why is it so blurry? Interesting. Let's see if there's any settings that I can play around with. Nope. I think we're just going to have to go with this, which is disappointing. But you know, it's what happens. It works when you test it, and then when you go live, it breaks. I think you might have sent some pictures of the Void Watchers. I did see the message pop up. I just haven't had a chance to really go in and have a look at it. I'll get there. It's just fairly busy at the moment. So yeah, I've been playing some Necromunda again. It's, like I said, it's kind of a bit glitchy, which is sad. Because I'm currently in a match or a mission with the 3 other gangs. So it's a bit of a bloodbath. And it's about almost 3rd round in, and it's taking like an hour to get to that because it's so slow with that many gangers. And it just crashed. And I've seen this error before. It just does something and then it just crashes. And then the AI will try to replicate it again and it'll just crash. So, alright. 20 goes like that. Pretty straightforward. A little dab of the gold glue. And that goes in like that. Pretty straightforward, this bit. I would love something just like this. I think that would be really cool. And just stick a little head out the front. Yeah, I think that'd be really funky. I don't know what it would be, but it's weird. And I like it. I like weird. Come on, in we get. There we go. So this model does have some fiddly bits, but honestly, it's not too bad. Nice. The Lieutenant and the Ancient. Are you getting the Indomitus Lieutenant and Ancient? Because they're far better than the original 8th edition ones, I think. In my mind, anyway. Okay, we've got that done. And we've got the base. Okay, so that's just separate. We'll keep that over there. So the next step is to build the base, which we have done. Now, this is where it starts to get complicated. We've got to start putting all these extra bits in. And they go in very specific spots, and you have to get them correct. So, we'll see how we go with this. This is the most fiddly part of it, I think, when I've been looking through the instructions. Ah, okay, yeah, the new versions of the Space Marine Lieutenant and Ancient are really good. I like the new versions compared to the older versions. Much more grimdark and gritty. I love it. 27. So these bits are going to be extremely fiddly. So I'll do the best I can to get them out. 27, 28, 29. Eight, 29, I think that's 29, yeah, weird funky bit. Alright. So, Blade Guard, they will have to be coming out soon. It has to be before Christmas. I'm excited to get those. I definitely want to have a... Yes, the Blade Guard and the new Heavy Intercessors. I'm definitely getting the Blade Guard. Definitely getting the Heavy Intercessors. One thing I do want to build, and I really need to go back into the rules, because I do have the Space Marine Codex, I just haven't looked at it. I want to build 2 armies, and most of it's almost there. A highly elite army, so you wouldn't get many models for it, and it may not even be table legal, but I don't particularly care. And a fast attack one, so bikes and land speeders, or whatever they're called now, storm speeders, I think. That's the dream. That is the dream. Okay, now that bit, how do we put this together? I think it goes like that. Yeah, so it goes like that. Little fiddly bit. So 29 goes this, and then 28 goes in that way, and then 29 slots into there. Okay, it's pretty straightforward. Yeah, I'm pretty excited for the Heavy Intercessors. there's just still so many models to come out for the Space Marine range. I don't think there's many more for the Necron range. I really have to go back and have a look, but definitely the Space Marines have tons of models, which is what they get because they're Space Marines. They get special treatment. But cool things like in Australia, we still haven't got the Primarch Chaplain on bike. Yeah, paint along. One of these things I want to do with all the live streams is just essentially chill out. Everyone come in and just have fun. Do some hobby stuff. I will do some longer sessions. It's just about getting the timing right for people and getting everyone sort of online at the same time. It's a little difficult because I'm in Australia and timing is funky and we're from the future. But yeah, that's why I go a little bit earlier with these streams, so I can get a few more people on. And usually that will work on Saturdays and Sundays. And if I have a day off, I might do it or get up super early. So I didn't clean this piece at all, so there's junk all over it. So I'm going to have to do that. And I do apologize for how blurry it is. I don't understand what's going on with this. It's so weird. The chaplains for the Primaris army are a little odd. The first Primaris chaplain was wrong. It's not a Primaris chaplain. They should have just said it was a new unit completely. But with the two new ones, I like them. And the new Primaris on a bike. I can see the chest area, or the chest plate, has that bone look, which, I'm a bit iffy on. But I've always liked the idea of chaplains that just go around and just beat heads in. And definitely get the impression with these ones. With the chaplain on bike, I want to, because the bike is sort of up at an angle, I want to stick probably like a dead heretic or something under there. Probably get like some Chaos Space Marines and stick them underneath. I think that'd be kind of cool. Okay. Alright, before we do that, we still need some more. So this bit's all gone together, so that's 3 bits. Very fiddly and flimsy. So definitely need to be careful with that. So now we need part 25 and 31. Oh, I still love that head. Oh, that head is so good. Yeah, you've got to make Primaris metal, the chaplain's metal. So what are we looking for? 25. So I'm still excited for a lot of the new models to come out. I think in Australia we're still waiting on the Hexmark. It's not Destroyer. Whatever it's called, the one with a boo boo boo. Actually, I'm thinking there's so many more Necron models to come out yet. Oh my god. There's the Technomancer, the Psychomancer. I think there's another one as well. I keep forgetting those ones because they only really showed them off once. And the Psychomancer just looks amazing. Alright, that one's all nice and cleaned up mostly. Yep. And then we need 31. 31. Where are you, 31? It's 30. 31 is there. So many little fiddly bits here. So many bits. I love it. I love good complicated kits. I'm just thinking all the other Space Marine models that aren't it. Oh yeah, like the Storm Speeders, the new Gladiator. So I think it's the Gladiator tank, and that has 3 different variants. So there's tons of stuff still to come. Maybe one day we'll get a new Primarch. Maybe. We'll see. I don't know. Okay, now. Okay, I'm just orientating the base so I know which way it is. What Primarch do you think they're going to release? There's definitely got to be one coming. Definitely will be like a Chaos one at some stage. Oh, that just slots in right there. Nice. So a little bit of going there. I am hoping for... Yeah, I think the Lion makes sense. The Lion. I'm disappointed that Rust didn't come out with the Space Marine Space Wolf supplement. That was a little disappointing. I think Rust would be awesome. But I think the Lion makes the most sense. Because we know that, I don't know, if we're up on the lore, we know he's technically alive. Kind of. He's just, like, trapped. He's being kept there. But, I don't know. I think the next one will probably be a Chaos Primarch. Primarch Demon. I don't know which one. I mean, yeah. Lion, Rogal Dawn. I mean, Rogal Dawn, to me, is pretty boring. He's not someone who should be up in the front line. Yeah, he can smash face, but he's a planner and a strategist. So, I don't know about him. Sanguinius. I don't think they will. I can't. That would be massive. Of all the Primarchs that they bring back, would be amazing is Sanguinius. But yes, I want that model, but I don't know, something about it's like doesn't sit right. I don't feel like it's a good choice. I don't know why. Is that where it goes? Okay, there we go. I couldn't figure out what was going on there. I don't know. It's something about it. I want the model. I mean, luckily we have the Forge World Horus Heresy models, so we do have the Primarchs there. But I've already stuffed up. Have I picked up the right piece? I've already forgotten which way this goes. Oh my god. I'm having a moment. I'm just having a big moment. I picked up the wrong piece, that's why. There we go. But I think the next one will be a Demon Primarch, which makes sense. I would love Angron and some new Khorne Berserkers. I think that they need them. We need them. We need some new Khorne Berserkers. And yeah, Angron model will be good. I could see a Logar. Not Logar. Oh my god. What's his name? Fulgrim. Could see that. I think that'd be a really cool model as well. Either way, whatever comes out, I will pick it up. If it's a Demon Primarch, not so much if it's a Loyal Primarch. We'll see. I think because we do get... I'm just trying to see... there it goes. We do have the Forge World versions. I feel that you just go buy a Forge World one if you really want that model. But since the Chaos Primarchs turn to Demon Princes, or Demon Primarchs, at least then we get some more cool models. What do you mean by Plague Guard Primarch? Because the Death Guard have Mortarion who's out. Oh my god, that's an amazing model. I'm definitely going to get that one. It's one of the next big purchases that I think I'll do. Okay, we got the base down. Lots in the base. Nice and cool. Alright, onto more of the base. There's so much we've got to stick in here. Yeah, Mortarion for Death Guard. It's an amazing model. Came out at the beginning of 8th edition with their new codex and their whole new Death Guard range. Go check it out. It's amazing. I love it. He's a big chunky boy too. Like, you think this guy's big? He's like way bigger than this, I think. He has giant wings that basically would go out to about here. Plague Marines, they're pretty good. The new range is awesome. Yeah, if you haven't watched the recent video I did on the new models that are coming out, because there's some new Plague Guard models, go check it out. There's 6 new models coming. It's actually 7 because we have an extra one that'll come out December. I think it's got to be December. Because the Death Guard, what's it called, Codex, will be out in December. So we get a new model there, which looks a bit, not a big fan of it. But there's basically a blind box. So you pick up a box for like, I think it's like $14. Not even that much. I don't know. And it has a random model in there. So there's 6 different Plague Guard models that you can get. And yeah, they all look pretty cool. Some of them look better than the others. I'm not going to lie. But you can check out the video that I've done. It's one of the more recent videos that I've got. And you can see that. You can see them all. And once it's out in Australia, which is next week, I think, it goes off a pre-order. Space Marine Heroes, that's the one. Yeah, so the Space Marine Hero range, it goes out in Japan first. And then it comes out everywhere else. Yeah, I lost my train of thought. I said something pop up on my phone. Distracted me. Yeah, so it comes out in Japan first. I think it's been out since like January this year in Japan. Possibly even last year. And I didn't want to have to pay like exorbitant prices just to get it in Australia because people were selling it on eBay, but it was just stupid amounts of money. So I'm like, screw that. I'll wait till it comes out in Australia. And if you buy a full box that has 6... Hey Maxim, how's it going? If you have the full box, I think it has 6 boxes or 12 boxes. I'm not 100% sure. You get all the models that you need. Then you'll probably get some extra ones. I can't remember how many are in that box though. Okay. On to this side. This looks like... It starts to get somewhat fiddly. But, okay, that ties in there. Easy. When I say fiddly, just time consuming. And one other thing with Death Guard. Oh my god. This is just what I'm guessing is going to happen based on what they've done with the Deathwatch and Space Wolves. There'll be a new Start Collecting box, which is a Combat Patrol. It will be essentially the original easy to build models from 8th edition, the 8th edition starter set, because you can't get those models anywhere else yet. That's what I'm assuming. I think it's a pretty good assumption. So it's going to be a good way to start an army. Because, so good. Those models are amazing. The problem is, my opinion is, every Death Guard model needs to be unique and different. But, hang on a second, let me grab something. Come on. Here are some conversions I've been working on for a long time. They've been sitting there, I haven't finished them, they need a lot of green stuff. Ah, okay. After saying a giveaway, maybe, possibly. I do want to do a giveaway at some point. I just can't afford to buy anything too much at the moment. And then Maxim says that the 6 in the box, and then there's the special playcaster that came with a Japanese paint set, and that's something that I was really confused about. So I started seeing all these images, and there was this extra playcaster. I'm like, that's not in the Heroes set. I don't know where that's coming from, but it kept coming up when I was searching Space Marine Hero stuff. So that makes sense. Anyway, these, if I can actually, I can't even get into focus. I don't know what's going on with the camera. Anyway, it'll have to be, actually bring it a bit closer. And that doesn't help at all. Okay, I don't know what's going on here. Stupid camera. Alright, what we'll do, if I can get it. I don't know what's going on. So anyway, these are Primarch. These are not finished, so they look like crap. Basically grabbed a whole bunch of the... Wow, this is not in focus at all. I do apologize. I don't know what's going on. There's another one. So, Primarch Space Marine with some Poxwalker bits and some other bulbous bits. Then the rest is just slathering on some green stuff to sort of hide all the edges and things like that. So you can build some... the idea is that these are just Plague Marines that... Well, Primarch, they got done by Noggle. No big deal. I just wanted some unique models. So yeah, you buy some cheap kits, cut it all up, and stick them on. And definitely they need a lot more work. And once they're sort of worked on a bit more, I might do a video on them. But, you know, I'm still... These have been sitting here for almost a year, and I haven't done anything with them. Yeah, I like the idea. But it needs a lot of work. I need to be a bit more careful and cut things down and just put way more green stuff on it, make it super slimy and gross. Arthur, could you do some TS? What do you mean by TS? I'm trying to think what that is. I'm not sure. Anyway, back to the build. That should have glued up nice. It says, I'm a big Death Guard fan, and I need to get more Death Guard models. Because I came back to the hobby essentially just before 8th edition dropped. And I'm like, oh, yes, Plague Marines. Because I remember the 90s Plague Marines, and they were a bit crap. I love the design of the helmets particularly, but they were not amazing. Okay, so now we need 26. 26 is a awkward size because it's got to glue into 3 different spots. Oh my god. Right. Green stuff is fun once you get the hang of it. I find it's a bit messy, but it is what it is. Okay, now I've got to figure out how we glue this in. So, my god, who designed this? Where does this go? So that glues down in there. Hope you can even see what I'm doing. God. I promise one day I will set up and do a better lighting system. So that goes there. You can get it. That goes there. That locks in there. Locks into there. Okay. Actually, it wasn't as difficult as I thought. It just looked a bit fiddly. I think the trick with green stuff is, at least what I found, let it sit there for a bit. Let it harden up and tacky up. It is, oh, Yogi, you're here, how you going? Knee bone is connected to the leg bone. Yes, it's one of these things. It's like, everything's somewhat connected, but it's also not, it's really difficult. Yeah, green stuff, just let it sit there for like, depending on the weather, how much you've used, what the ratio is. There's a lot of science behind it. You can let it sit there for, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes and let it just harden up a bit. And it doesn't get hard, it just gets a bit tackier and just seems to grip a bit better. And always have like a little bits of water, but not too much water. I've made that mistake and I had a table covered in water once. That was a disaster. Alright, we're getting onto this base. Part 30. Tidy up. I don't think I've been tidying parts very well, but that's alright. This section is pretty difficult anyway. You're not really going to see too much. There's a lot going on. So part 30 goes somewhere in, so where's some other bits left over I need to connect. Okay, so if we face it that way, I just got to face it so we can find the orientation correctly. Okay, that bit definitely goes along there. Ah, come on. And it goes like that. Does it? Yes, it does. Alright, easy. This is actually going together a lot easier than I thought it would, to be honest. And as I say that, I have trouble with this piece. Alright, it's just a matter of getting in there and gluing it together. I mean, it's going to be an absolute pain to paint, let's be honest, but it's pretty cool. I think on the last stream I was talking about the technical aspects of how far, it's not just Games Workshop, but the industry in general have advanced. I think Games Workshop are one of the companies that really do push the technical aspect of their design work, and this is no exception. It's just crazy. Why would you even think that? Darren Latham did this mini in sub-assemblies. I'm going to just give a shout out to Darren Latham. The guy's a champ. He's still getting subscribers on his YouTube channel, even though Games Workshop said, no, cut it out. No, no more. You're not allowed to. You work for us, so you can't do it. This is what they should do, though. But to answer your question, I don't know exactly how I'm going to do it yet. I think for the most part, you can get away with... Because if you look at the box art... If I can get him out of the way. It's generally... You do get access to everywhere mostly. Getting down to the base and behind these bits is going to be difficult. But overall, it's not going to be too bad. It's a bit fiddly, I think, up in the back there, but I think that'll be alright. So I'm not too fussed. And I don't know if I'll even paint this one, to be honest. It's too intimidating to me. It'll be sitting on my shelf for ages before I even think about painting it. But Darren Latham, seriously, what champ. I've learned so much from his channel. Just the amount of detail he goes into, and very simple explanation. Yeah, I think so. I mean, yeah, it makes sense to do this section separate. So there's a few more bits to put on there. Keep the body separate. Probably, yeah, the wings, I reckon, and the tail. It makes sense to separate all of that. Because you see, there's only 2 little contact points for the wings in there. But they do stick out. But I'm just going to stick it all together. Because I'm more about constructing the model rather than painting it. And hey, it'll just give me an excuse to buy another one if I can't paint it. Because yeah, I can definitely afford it. It's actually, in Australia, it's $180. Not cheap. But it is what it is. So 33, the final bit on here. But we'll see it. Maybe I won't put it all together, but I kind of want to. So anyway, Darren Latham's YouTube channel. Go check it out. While it's like advanced techniques, he does it in a really easy way that you can go, oh, I could actually achieve that. So he gives you like all the theory and basis behind it rather than going, and now we're going to do this really complicated blend that you would never be able to achieve. He goes to like very simple steps with it, so that's very cool. And yeah, Games Workshop told him, no, you have to stop. You work for us. But what they should do, they really need to do a YouTube channel, or at least on the YouTube channel they have, more advanced stuff. I mean, I'm a fan of the guys currently doing the videos, but get some of the heavy metal painters to come in and actually, you know, we're going to do a couple of hours on one model. One of those kind of videos. A full tutorial on how to paint this guy, you know? I really think it's stupid that they're not doing it. Where's this bit? This bit goes here. No? Yeah, just get professionals in once a week. I think that'd be great. Even if it's just like super advanced techniques or how they approach a model. Just, it's fine. I mean, people can paint. Everyone's at different levels. That's fine. But I feel there is that space to go forward a bit more. Okay. This bit goes right here. And it sticks up in the air. Okie doke. Okie doke. Okie doke. There we go. Alright, and it wants us to put the tail on. And I think I will stick the tail on. But I think I'm just going to construct this completely. Because, let's be honest, I'm not much of a painter, which is why there's no painting tutorials on here. I do paint a little bit, but definitely not up to a standard. There it is. That I'm happy to do tutorials on. I do want to do it though. We'll get there one day. I do want to do like a full series on like each of the chapters. I have a list of all the chapters that I want to do, and there's like 20 in total, which is actually a lot when you think about it. But I'll probably end up doing like 10, 15. Just simple stuff, like nothing crazy. Okay. And this goes right in there like that. Is that right? surprisingly, this was way more easy to put together than I thought. I'm quite surprised by that. Alright, just hold that in. Yeah. There you go. Nice. Nice. Yeah, I'm so confused by the focusing on this camera. Oh well. There we go. We've kind of got the base down. So, this is where you stick it together. And I really do want to stick it together, but I'm also don't want to. Because I want to get him out. I mean, to be honest, you could do it. Because he's up really high. If you have a look, he's really high up on the model itself. So I think you can definitely get away with it. You just have to be super careful. So let's do it. Let's be brave. And firstly, let's figure out where everything goes. So I know this is the worst camera angle to do. Yeah, I could blue tack it in, but at the same time, I know I'm really not going to paint it. And I think I might do the wings and the back piece possibly. But overall, I don't think it's really necessary. I think you can stick the body to the base without any problem. But yeah, if I was taking painting more seriously, definitely would be doing this in bigger sub-assemblies. But since I'm not, I think the glue goes there. A little bit goes there. Alright, we'll see. Yeah, since I'm not that fussed. Oh my goodness, this is quite fiddly. I'm not gonna lie. Come on, and you get. So I'm not gonna try and get this on camera. Just know that this section is fiddly, but it also goes together fairly straightforward. And if you've got enough glue in there and it's tacked up a bit, it'll just lock in. There we go. Apart from that bit. Come on. On you get. There we go. Ah. So cool. Look at that. Such a good one. 3/4. Didn't you only just start painting that? Smashing through that model. Yeah. I mean, you can see, I don't know if you can see on camera actually because it's so bloody blurry. Wow, so annoying. There's heaps of join lines all over the place on the body. So yeah, if you're doing this model, you would take way more care than I am, and you would tidy up all those lines, things like that. Nice though. This is very flimsy. I could feel this whole body collapsing at some point, but that's fine. Okay, what are we going to move on to now? We have the. Oh, we're almost done. Wow. Okay. There you go. Well, there's 3 bits, and I've already built one of them. Okay. I'm gonna stick him on. I don't care. I'm gonna stick him on. I can do what I want. It's my model. And once we've got it together, I'll move the camera so I can get a good, nice view. This actually came together a lot quicker than I expected. And that's it, I think. Yeah, we have the funky head or two in there, which is nice. Alright, let's clean this up. I gotta say, this brew on this is really nice. Lots of awkward pieces, but they all go together very nicely. Where we got? Ah, there it is. I knew there was an extra bit in here. Okay, and we have this bit. So let's see how it all goes together. So this bit goes there. I'm just wondering. So that's got to join on somewhere. That has to join in there. But then that's too high. Interesting. Or does it go in lower? Oh, it joins into the wings. Okay. That's what I was doing wrong. So, it has to go this way. I think. Is that right? Okay, it goes like that. And then we can figure out the rest. Sorry, this is all off screen. It's really difficult now because we got down to the nitty-gritty bit and it's starting to get a bit too big. A bit too big for its boots. It's actually... Okay. So, this is a large piece and the joint is a little flimsy. So, it's a tough one because I really want to pin it in. So you run a pin, you can't actually see, but you run a pin down into the body, but there's nothing in the body, it's just a full empty cavity. So even then you can't really put more plastic in there to create like an anchor for a pin. So, you know, we just do what we do. And this one just goes like that. Okay. This model is crazy good. And it goes in like that. Yeah, once you start painting, you get a little bit addicted. That's why I'm like with building models. I build them and then I'm just like, oh, I gotta build more. Let me just sit here for a few more hours. I gotta build more. Okay. Where does this even go? So this goes... Oh, okay, so it all sits in there. Alright. No big deal. Okay, I can see where it goes now. You quite can't see it because this is just ridiculous. I can't even get it in camera angle. So there's two slots there in the back. One, it's so hard to explain, but it goes in there. It's not that there's a top slot, but then doesn't. I agree. Okay, this is something very important to me. So Malcolm says it makes for a great antidepressant. Hobbies are amazing for that. It gives you not only something to do, something to look forward to, something to feel accomplished in. It gives you so many positives. So I encourage everyone to find a hobby of some sort. Watching TV, watching a TV show isn't a hobby. So pick up something. It could be knitting, could be something that gets your endorphins and serotonin going. It definitely. And for someone like me who has high anxiety and on drugs for all of that, you know, it makes you need it. You need something. Everyone does need something. And I think it's very important. And that's all I've got to say on that. I mean, I have way more to say on that that topic, but at the same time, I won't. It's definitely something... Oh, wow, that just... Oh, God, how's this going to work? This doesn't seem to lock in properly. Yeah, that's all I want to say on that for now. So it goes in there, right? It locks in. It locks in everywhere. But then... Oh, I see what's wrong. I see what I'm doing wrong. Okay. I think go search Winter's SEO. This isn't me. This is a way better 40k YouTuber. And he did a video about depression and wargaming. And I haven't watched all the way through, but I've heard it's really good. It just says, ticks so many boxes about why this hobby is good and how it can literally save people's lives. And I don't joke about that because I take that quite seriously. And yeah, and it's just generally, and it's not just wargaming or Warhammer or hobbying or anything in general. It's just a hobby. Have a damn hobby. Have something to look forward to, something that you want to do every day. Because I know with depression, the hardest thing is just doing anything. it's just impossible to get out of bed, impossible to do anything at all, impossible to clean the dishes. So, yeah. Yeah, and with Malcolm, you got a whole pot of a whole bunch of different stuff. So having something that you enjoy, look forward to, and have some control over, I think that's one of the biggest things. Because we can't always control our mind or our brain or our thoughts. So that's why I find doing hobbying stuff very, very cathartic. And it's very much a stress relief. Very much a, like I said, something to look forward to, something to get you going, something to get you up in the morning. You know, something that gets your brain thinking about other things. So, like I said, keep saying again, go get a hobby. Go get a hobby. And with that, we have finished this bad boy. Let's actually get him up. Okay. Oh my god, he's a big boy. Alright, there we go. Not the best angle, but... Oh, and these things here, these things are the best things in the world. Just some bamboo things. We got them from Kmart in Australia. You probably get them anywhere. And they're like $10 each. 2 little bamboo shelves. Just great. Just full of hobby stuff. So good. Alright. Let me just put this glue away. Oh, it stinks. It's so pungent. So there we go. That's the bad boy. Look how big he is. He's huge. There we go. He's a big boy. And honestly, overall, it's taken, what, an hour 45 to put together. I didn't clean it amazingly. And we did it while we're chatting too on stream. So it's not, you know, it's not a huge, difficult model to put together. It looks very intimidating, but it's, once you get your head around how it all goes together, particularly the base section and all the energy tendrils and rocks and stuff, it actually makes a whole bunch of sense. So, let me grab some models and we'll compare the size. I'm thinking... Little Terminator... What else have I got? I still haven't unpacked everything yet in this office, in the studio space. Oh, God. This one's still not finished. He's going to fall over. So, let me just fix this one back up. We'll put Tarantus next to him. So, that's a, what's it called again? Terminator. Next door. He's pretty small. He's a small boy. Oh god, I'm dropping models everywhere. Oh, this is what happens when you don't completely finish a model. Alright, so we have that one. We have the Firestrike servo turret next door. So these are the ones I only have out at the moment because I've done them since moving in. I don't have anything else. We can use this as a standard Primarch size. So you can see... Let's actually get out a little bit further. You can see like just how big. How come? When did Terminators get bigger than Primaris? I mean, you can't see it because I can't zoom in, but when did that happen? I mean, I always thought this was a bit bigger than a normal Terminator. Oh my god, I wish I could zoom in on that. Why? Why? I can't explain that. Next time, we'll fix the camera up. I have a few ideas to fix that. Yeah, that's so weird. That Terminator's huge. Didn't notice that before. Okay. And that one, and then the Doomstalker. Yeah, Tarantus is big. I don't understand. Like, I even have... We'll just have to go for that again. Yeah, it's like... I can't get it any closer without blurring it, but he's almost the same size as a standard Primaris Intercessor, but he's also leaning forward so far. So his legs are bent. So strange. But it's such a good size, and that's why I like it. It's a more normal. Firstborn standard Marines are too small for me now. Except the original RTB01 box set of the Imperial Space Marines. I want that box. I want an unopened box of that. I want to do it myself. Oh, I really want that. It's never going to happen. So there we go. We got the Canoptek Doomstalker as well next door. So that's a bit higher. It comes up to like almost halfway up the wings. Not that you can really tell. I think it just focused. No. It did something funky. Weird. Anyway, I don't know. Yeah, so there we go. That's it. It's a gorgeous model. It really is. And I feel like on this camera you can't do justice to it. You gotta get all close-up shots and everything like that. Yeah, it's a really nice model. So I'm pretty happy with that. It's very cool. I mean, honestly, I think you could paint it like this if it was all together. A little bit fiddly up in under there, but I think you could do it if you're just super careful. Yeah. And of course you do get some bits left over, so you do get this head here. Not that you can really see because it won't focus, but that head looks awesome. I think you could even use that for some elves, the Lumineth Realm Lords. You could probably do that, take the little energy bits out. I think that'd be cool. There we go. What a beastie boy. I'm very excited by it. Now, I don't know where everything else is. I do have Silent King that I'm halfway through building. I've got like the core of the base built up, all the whatever it's called, I don't know. And I'll probably start doing that on camera again. Kind of like this, just jump in for an hour, have a bit of a chat. Yeah, that's pretty much it. There's just so much detail in here. Yeah, I mean, I think, like I said, I think you could do a pretty good paint job with it as it is. I think with a paint air gun, what are they called? I'm just having a moment. You could do some really cool stuff with it, but overall, get some Tesseract glow, paint him up in some weird colors. I've seen some really cool metallic ones going for like a Silver Surfer look. I think that's really cool. Well, I'm gonna leave it there. We're going for about 59 minutes ish. Airbrush, that's what it's called. I have so many problems with words like scales that you stand on to weigh yourself. I can never remember the word scales for some reason when I'm looking for it. I'm like, it's the thing you stand on. You weighing plates, a thing that you weigh yourself with. Can never remember what it is. Yeah. So there's a link in the description if you want this model, and you're in the UK or the EU. You can get it from Element Games. So the link in the description, click on that. You'll get 15% off GW prices. But it also helps out the channel. I get a little bit of a kickback from that because it's an affiliate link. So even if you don't buy that and you go there and buy something else, like some of the Artist Opus brushes, which I am probably going to buy soon because they're gorgeous brushes. They're just beautiful, beautiful brushes. Like anything you buy from there will help the channel out. But yeah, but it has that weird Games Workshop region restriction thing where you can't ship it to anywhere else other than UK and I think the EU, which is a bit annoying. But because they have their own prices in different regions, everyone will just be buying stuff from the UK because it's going to be a hell of a lot cheaper, even after shipping and conversion fees. So, yeah, I like it. So I'm definitely going to get some more Necron models for the channel. It'll be fun. And that's it. Alright, I'm going to go because it's 8:30 here. I need to go get a coffee. I'm tired. Got woken up again last night by some crazy animals all over the place outside screaming and screeching. I'm tired. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed that build. I'm going to do more of these videos, like I said, and have some fun. Alright, I will see you guys later.